Hi friends, I'm Pastor Diana. Welcome to a daily devotion. I'm so glad you've chosen to spend some time with God and invited me along too. Today we're continuing to explore generosity and how we can cultivate it in our life. And I'll share with you one of the ways that I've learned how to cultivate generosity. That is caring for God's creation. Whether it's gardening and experiencing the bounty of God's gardening, or caring for my pet, Sophie, come here. Or some other part of creation, it helps me cultivate generosity in my life. It helps me take myself out of my own self and my own worries and my own cares. It helps me remember that all of creation and my very life as part of God is God's. It helps me remember to put God first because I'm having to care for God's creation. In Genesis chapter 9, after the flood, God makes this promise, starting in verse 11. I will set up my covenant with you so that never again will all life be cut off by floodwaters. There will never again be a flood to destroy the earth. God said, this is the symbol of the covenant I am drawing up between you and me and every living thing with you on behalf of every future generation. I have placed my bow in the clouds. It will be the symbol of the covenant between me and the earth. God's promise wasn't just for humans. God's promise, God's covenant, was for all of creation. And when I care for all of creation, I am participating in that promise. I'm remembering God's generosity, and I am cultivating that generosity in my life through my care. And so I hope today you can find some way that you are caring for God's creation. Will you pray with me? Gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for all the gifts in our lives. And we rest in your promise and your covenant. And so be with us today. Help me experience your love and help me share your love as I care for creation so that I can cultivate generosity in my life. Amen. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that this meant something to you. If it made a difference, leave a comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single daily devotion. Have a blessed day.